Hey Jana, thanks for giving me some feedback on my master swimming video that I created a few weeks ago. I'm just going to read a little bit about what you said. Thanks for the info. I haven't started master swimming yet due to COVID protocols. You are so right about being new and knowing all the right questions to ask. Would it be possible to list or talk about some of my swimming lingo that I mentioned? I swim on my own, but have never been in a group, and it would be helpful to learn some terminology before she goes to the master swim program. So here you go. I've created a video with some lingo that you should know whether you swim solo or with a group. First thing I want you to know is that one length of the pool is 25 meters or yards. Or if you swim in an odd pool like I do, I swim in a 16 meter, which equals 17.5 yards, and I still call one time across one length. But generally speaking, it's 25 meters or 25 yards. Therefore, two lengths equals 50 meters, 50 or yards, and two lengths is one lap. I'd stress that because a lot of people don't differentiate between a lap and a length, and it's definitely one time across is one length, two times across is one lap, regardless of the distance. And therefore, 100 meters or yards is going to be 2 laps. Now, when it comes to swimming with other people, it's important to understand how to circle swim. What that means is basically you're going to swim on, there's usually a black line across the bottom of the pool, and you're going to stay on one half going down, then you're going to move over and swim on the other half coming back. So I like to say it's like keeping the lane line, assuming you're going to have lane lines to your right going down, and then keep the lane line to your right on the way back. Unless you're swimming backstroke, of course, because then you're going to keep the lane line to your left, and then on the way back, you're going to keep the lane line onto your left on backstroke. Whether you do a flip turn or an open turn, a flip turn is just a somersault that you can practice doing by the wall. I actually have a video that I did describing 7 steps on how to do a flip turn that you can refer to. It's a real quick video, but it should give you some good tips. Or people do what's called an open turn, where they just touch, maybe move over to the other side and swim back. Or as they're swimming down, if there's no one in the way, they can diagonal to the other side, touch, or do a turn and then go. So that's probably the most important things you need to know when you swim with a group. Generally, what I like to do is WU as a warm-up, MS is main set, CD is cool down, drill, DR drill, swim is swim, K is kick, P is pull with a buoy. Kick generally means kick with a kickboard and or fins. I also incorporate the use of a snorkel, mainly with the kids I coach, unless masters athletes have a snorkel and they need to work on body position. RI equals rest interval. IM is individual medley, and that's butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, freestyle in that order. So a 100 IM would be a 25 fly, 25 back, 25 breast, 25 free. A 200 IM would be a 50 of each stroke in that order, or 1 lap of each stroke. So I'm testing you now on your math skills. Hypoxic means you're just doing some breath control. So depending on the athletes I'm coaching, I may have them do a complete 25 yards or meters and not take a breath. Or I may give them a set where I tell them to swim 1 length breathing every 3rd, 1 length breathing every 5th, 1 length breathing every 7th, and 1 length breathing every 9 strokes. So that's just a breathing pattern that they're working up to. That's a hypoxic breathing type of set to give an athlete. And then there's also the bilateral breathing, which means you breathe every 3, 5, 7, 9 strokes. It's just alternating breathing to the right, then you breathe to the left. That's bilateral breathing. I denote the little marks like this as seconds. I denote one little mark like that as minutes. A build set means you start slow and finish strong. So if the set was 10 100s build, each 100 you would start slow and each 100 you would finish strong. Compared to a descending set of 10 100s, I would generally say descend 1 through 5 and then descend 6 through 10, which would mean 100 number 1 is the slowest, number 2 is faster than number 1, number 3 is faster than number 2, number 4 is faster than number 3, and number 5 is your fastest, and then number 6 is slow again, and you descend 6 through 10. And then another term is called negative split, which simply means the second half is faster than the first half. So maybe you do a 200 negative split, and the second 100 of that 200 is faster than the first 100. So hopefully this helps a little bit. If you have any more questions, definitely comment below. You can always contact me through social media or send me an email. I just want to make sure you're getting the knowledge you need, and I hope you make it a great day and enjoy your first Master Swim program. Let us know how it goes.